All right. So there on NewbieVeT, got a special guest. Finally got you in the seat.
Yes, sir, man.
Got my boy Reggie Middleton. Came from nothing.
Yes, sir, man.
What's up, man? How's everything going for you, King?
Everything good, man. Just working, grinding, trying to build better and better every day.
Man, you a busy man, bro.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Congratulations, man. Came from nothing store, doing good. How long you been open?
It's been 3 years, not going on 4. You know what I mean? We started in 2019. Just starting out the trunk and stuff. Pretty much moved into a building that same year. And just been building it up more and more ever since then.
Right. Okay. All right, so let's go to the beginning, man. So you're originally from Augusta.
Right.
Okay. Born and raised.
Yep, born and raised.
What school?
I graduated from Glen Hills. Went to Butler too my first 2 years, then transferred, went to Glen Hills. So that's the same side, so up the way, you know what I mean? I grew up downtown, but I originally made myself up, you know what I'm saying, uptown. So
do you ever had a situation where you had to choose one?
Nah, cause there's so many people in Augusta that go back and forth
That is true.
Yeah, everybody families pretty much. If you from here, everybody families know each other. You know what I mean? So it's not that big of a difference. Right. It is, but it's really not. Everybody move around. I have people, and I done stayed in every neighborhood around here. Right. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It ain't like a super big city where it's a whole different town type thing. You know what I mean?
That's just crazy, dude. Cause every time I talk to somebody, they done been in at least 4 high schools up here.
Exactly.
I mean, you go to 4 different high schools, but it makes sense because
it's the zone so close. You got to think about it. Butler is on Lumpkin Road. You know what I mean? But once you go up Lumpkin Road and you about to cross over Dean's Ridge, that's Glen Hill zone. And it's on the same street.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? So that's how you move to the next neighborhood over, you going to a different school.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So Augusta mostly like Atlanta is zone based. Augusta is neighborhood based.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Definitely neighborhood based.
Gotcha basis.
People be trying to copy it and say something such and such a zone and all that, but that's just new shit. You know what I mean? We grew up on neighborhoods. No gangs, no nothing.
So there wasn't no gangs in the beginning?
No.
It was in most of neighborhoods.
Straight neighborhoods.
Neighborhoods fighting neighborhoods.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Neighborhoods playing against neighborhoods. I remember back in the day, we used to have neighborhood versus neighborhood basketball games and stuff. We walk into another neighborhood playing them in the street type thing. You know what I mean?
Oh, that was dope.
We used to do a lot of stuff, bro. It ain't the same.
Ain't the same no more.
You know what I mean? But of course, with technology and stuff, the kids ain't the same. But it was real. You know what I mean? Yeah. It was real.
Do you feel like it was a lot? You feel like before technology got more advanced as it is now, you feel like before technology, time was a lot more.
I mean, it was more hands-on.
Yeah, hands-on.
It ain't to say that it's better or not, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of us got swallowed up being hands-on out there in the streets, you know what I'm saying, doing certain stuff. So some of the kids getting spared by not getting in the wrong lane that they don't even supposed to be on in the first place.
That's true.
You know what I mean? So it's it's really not no best or, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like you just got to utilize whatever you came through, you know what I mean? And adjust to what's going on.
Facts. Yeah, that's true, King. That's true. All right. So you played basketball in high school.
Yeah.
Well,
you started
your whole life. So you started in what, elementary?
Elementary.
Okay.
Yeah. Played elementary. May Park. You know what I mean? That's one of the most infamous gyms, parks around here that raised pretty much every top basketball player, football player, all that. You know what I mean? Of course, it's different now, but in my generation, that's where everybody came from. Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Then went to Morgan Road, played there. That's gone. That's tore down. Well, it ain't tore down, but they don't have Morgan Road no more. But that was lit.
They used to have activities for sports activities out there and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
It was like a rec.
Nah, Morgan Road middle school.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, middle school, and it pretty much was just that's when I first moved up the way, you know what I mean? And got embraced to that. I'm like, dang, this shit lit up here too. You know what I'm saying? Because in the bottom, it's a stigma this tough down here. Up there, they soft.
Right. So why the bottom has that rep like that?
I mean, that's just where, back in the day, that's the city. And in Augusta, you had city police, county police. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the country. When you pass like Dean's Ridge Road, you just going highway, you going up in there. So like everybody older grew up in the bottom. You know what I mean? That's where all the projects at. That's where everything get. You know what I mean? So when we was growing up the way was like when your parents done, you know what I'm saying, got a little money, none came up, and then y'all move up there type thing. You know what I mean? So that was the stigma on it, but it ain't really no difference, bro. It ain't no difference at all. Everything the same everywhere. The whole Augusta is.
And the whole Augusta the same.
Yeah, for real.
That's fact. You probably just got a cleaner neighborhood.
Yeah, and really.
That's it.
Not too much of that. You know what I mean? Yeah. You got to go to Columbia County or something. Right, you talking about like uppity living.
Yeah, that's when they in Columbia County they enforce your yard to be clean.
Right.
Richmond, they don't care.
Yeah, they ain't tripping on that. Not saying people, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of standards around here. You know what I mean? Take care of their shit and do stuff like that, but you know what I mean? I just feel like the whole Augusta is like the same. It ain't no difference from uptown, downtown. Right. Shit.
Okay. So high school what year or what school term, elementary, middle, high school, like in sport basketball was like, okay, I feel like I can do something with this.
Man, in 8th grade I was like, in middle school, I'm gonna do something. Yeah. Like we're the 7th. You know what I mean? Because I was actually a grade ahead. Like a lot of people don't know that, but like I was like 10 in the 6th grade. You know what I'm saying? 11 in the 7th grade, and I started on my middle school team at 11 years old with 14-year-olds and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. So from that, I started getting like people start recruiting me. So I started playing on this Nike team from Carolina. And once I played on their team and was a starter, and these players who like ranked in the nation and all that, it was like stamped. You know what I mean? So by the time I was going to high school, it was like damn near bidding more like what school we gonna come to type shit. You know what I mean? Right. But my mama worked at Butler, so that's why I went to Butler. And I was on for that too. Okay. At that time. Yeah.
So what was your stat line in high school?
Like for the career type thing?
Yeah, for career thing.
I really don't know. I ain't never really kept stats, but I always averaged over 12, 15 points. You know what I'm saying?
That's good in high school.
6, 7 assists. 6, 7 rebounds. You know what I'm saying? I was an all around player, but most of the teams I played on was like all good teams. Like,
so that's what I'm saying. See, I'm glad you said that. People are like, 12 points is good if you got a shitload of talent on your team.
Exactly.
A lot of people look at it like, oh, he ain't balling, but 12 points is damn good.
Yeah, and that was like in 10th grade and shit. Right when I got to 11th and 12th, it was like 16. 16, right. You know what I'm saying? But even in the 12th grade, I had 2 other D1 players on the team with me, and the rest of the players that was on the team could have went to college if they wanted to. They probably just said they ain't that serious about basketball and didn't play. Right. But that was that situation, and then my 9th and 10th grade year, shit, everybody on our team was college players.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So like, it was just even big for me to be in the 9th grade playing varsity with them. You know what I'm saying? It's a nigga going to South Carolina. I gotta have another partner going to Charleston Southern, another dude going to South Carolina State. That was all on my 9th grade team. And I'm playing with them at 14, you know what I mean? Right. So it's like,
you doing good as shit.
Right. Yeah. So I ain't have to have no crazy stats. Number, You know what I'm saying? Most niggas averaging 20 on another team wouldn't even play on this team. Yeah.
Cause the team, like you averaging 20, 30 points on a high school team, your team trash.
Right. Unless you just NBA. Like niggas looking at you saying he going straight to the NBA.
NBA.
You know what I mean?
It's like, you 20, 30 on a high school team. I'm like, your team gotta be trash. Yeah. Cause like if you got 5 solid starting 5, 10, 15, you gotta get at least 10 points. And you straight.
Facts. You good. Everybody should carry their weight.
Man, right. You get a bag in the NBA, 10 points.
Exactly. Yeah. You right. I done seen niggas get drafted from college averaging 8 points. 8 points. You know what I mean? Right. And got drafted to the NBA off that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
it's like, so man, so did you play college ball?
Yeah. I went to Winthrop University.
Okay.
Started there all 4 years too.
Okay.
We won the championships there. Went to the NCAA tournament.
How was the college experience for you?
It was a big eye opener. Really? Like like from being from Augusta, bro. It's kind of straight black. Like if you ain't from the good side of town, like you ain't gonna see no white people, period.
Right.
Unless like only white people I seen was like basketball influenced people who, you know what I'm saying, they was just straight up people. They wasn't no evidence. And other white people, they wouldn't look at us, and the white people who was around us, where I was coming from, they was junkies or you know what I'm saying, something like that. So me going to Winthrop and being around different races and stuff like that, outside of basketball, that was new for me. You know what I'm saying? Just on some hanging out, chilling and stuff like that. That was real new for me. So it was a challenge to like, but once I got comfortable there, you know what I'm saying? It was pretty cool. I think that it helped me a lot by not being somewhere that was so like with what I had going on, because I probably would have been a little bit off focus, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But with being at Winthrop, it was real grounded. Like you had to handle your business. It wasn't no damn, oh, he played basketball. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't care nothing about that. You know what I mean? So it just helped me out, like with just being a professional and like, you know, doing the right things, being somewhere on time, and you know what I'm saying, getting punished for it, no matter who you is, and you know what I'm saying, stuff like that just helped me a lot at Winthrop. You know what I mean? Right. And then shoot, I graduated from there straight up 4 years. You know what I'm saying? I know it sounds like average, but most people, if they've been through college, they ain't gonna go through in 4 years. You know what I'm saying? That shit hard. You know what I mean? And with me being a student athlete and nobody not helping me, you ain't got no tutor doing no work for you, none of that at Winthrop. I don't know about any other college, but you know what I'm saying? They prided themselves on like being a real student athlete. So, you know what I'm saying? I had to really buckle down and like get my, do what I know I can do. You know what I'm saying? They pretty tested me far just on the business side. I feel like that's why I'm so business savvy now. You know what I mean? Because outside of basketball, that's what I learned. My major was entrepreneurship. You know what I mean? It's just a lot of stuff that I learned without even like, you know, when you in that time frame, you kind of like, man, this shit don't mean nothing. Why I'm doing this? Right. But now in today's time, certain things pop up and I'm like, oh, I know about that. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody can really come and like feel like they giving me game, and I don't say nothing because I like for people to tell me stuff and put me on stuff, or even you not knowing that I know, with you coming and giving it to me, I'm like, damn, I fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? But I already know it though, because I done learned it before. You know what I'm saying? So I just sit back and see if you know what you talking about. Right. You know what I mean?
Right. I'm like that too, bro.
Yeah.
You know, that kind of filter, it's like a filter system. It's like we have a natural filter system where it's like sometimes some people let people talk themselves out of a situation.
Right.
Before they get in it.
Exactly.
So it's like, you know, you hear somebody talk and then, you know, I could, you know, naive.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, that's different.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
I do that a lot, though, bro. Because, you know what I mean? Like, just being from here and, like, growing up somewhere else, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm from here, but I really became who I am somewhere else. So, like, a lot of people don't know the type of capability that I got. They just know me as, you know what I'm saying?
From school, basketball.
Right, all that stuff like that. Like, nobody never would have guessed that I have a clothing line right now. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's something that been my dream since forever. Like, every time a nigga tell me, you got to have a backup plan after you start playing basketball, I'm like, oh, I'm going to get me a clothing store. You know what I'm saying? So this been my thing. I just ain't never make it to the NBA, but you know what I mean? So, like, it's just like now a lot of stuff is being opened up that people really didn't realize, or I ain't even let nobody in to realize it. You know what I mean? So
did you ever, did you have, everybody have dreams about going to the NBA.
Of course.
But like, what was your, like, you know, did you have dreams of going? And if you did, like, what was some reason of not fruition?
I had dreams of going. Some reasons why I didn't, I kind of was like, I don't know how to say it. Like, you ignorant to, like, what you really got going on. You know what I mean? And sometimes, like, what's right in your face can kind of deter you from that. So, like, little stuff like I'm going through playing basketball, and I hear coaches be like, man, don't worry about no money. Don't do nothing. Don't worry about nothing. You can be, just work these 4 years. You're going to be rich later. You know what I mean?
Right. It's gonna
and, like, when you starving or you 21, 20 years old and you want to go out to the club and bag you somebody, or you know what I'm saying, just talk to a girl or anything like that, man. You want to be on point, you know what I mean? And sometimes that little stuff like that, and me being from the hood, you know what I'm saying, I know how to get money easy, you know what I'm saying? And like I kind of like played around with that instead of staying down with straight basketball, just, you know what I'm saying? I did what I supposed to do, but I could have been way better if I would have just like took everything out my head that was outside of that for them 4 years, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
cause you gotta eat, sleep, shit, basketball.
You got to, bro. I don't care who you is or what you doing. I don't care how good you is.
Yeah.
If you not doing that, you ain't going to no NBA. Bro, you know what I'm saying? You gonna trick yourself out of the position some kind of way. You feel me?
Right. That's facts.
And like
that's facts.
With me being like playing basketball and college basketball, I ain't even gonna lie. Like I seen some players who was like, you know what I'm saying, like serious. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of players, like NBA niggas now, I played against them. So like me going off and playing, it's like, damn, I'm good now. I hold my own, but I ain't the best thing since sliced bread. I ain't the best thing niggas done seen. You feel me? This nigga's way better. Yeah. So I feel like that little bit of it too kind of made me like keep my foot in over here. Like, if I don't make it in basketball, I've been 24 years old, 22 years old. I ain't never did shit in life. You know what I'm saying? So that made me start like leaning towards the real world and real life. Right. But I feel like I was good enough to make it if I wouldn't have went that route. You know what I mean?
But that's smart though, man. You know, you had a backup. Like, you know, a lot of people just have, I want to go to the NBA and don't have nothing else after that.
Yeah.
You know, but you know, you already planning on that. And because it's a gamble. We gamble on ourselves with anything, bro. So it's like, you know, we trying to go to the NFL, MLB, you know, PGA, whatever.
Whatever you trying to do.
Band,
rapping, you know what I'm saying? Anything, man. Together. All that the same.
Right. So Came For Nothing, man. Like, so, you know, what's the origin behind Came For Nothing? As far as what made you want to put name the store Came For Nothing and stuff?
Oh, pretty much, man. Like I said earlier, my partner, he was rapping, you know what I'm saying, doing this music thing, and we was pretty much promoting him and just jumping behind him. We was in college at the time, you know what I mean? So, and he from Cincinnati, he ain't even from here. So like,
he was nice.
Yeah. He stay here, but he ain't from here. He hard. He one of the hardest rappers. You know what I mean? Like we wouldn't have been jumping behind him for no bullshit. You feel me? Like, you know what I mean?
So you wouldn't be jumping behind him if he was on some bullshit?
Hell no. Like, I mean, that's my dog now. I would have been goddamn. That's my dog, man. That's my partner. You know what I'm saying? We brothers. Whatever he need, I got him. But that don't mean I would have been jumping on the road if he was garbage. And
so you that friend, like, okay, you got a homie, because you know I know you were popular in the city, so it's like everybody know you. So it's like you around a lot of other popular people in the city.
Right.
So if they were trash at something, you would tell them that.
Oh yeah, I'm coming. I'm pulling up. You know what I'm saying? I'm pulling up and supporting first. I ain't just talking about you trash or no shit like that. I'm pulling up and I'm supporting first. And once it's over with, I might not say you trash, but I'm gonna tell you some shit that I feel that's gonna make you feel like, damn, this nigga think I ain't do that good. And that's how all my friends know that. You feel me? They come to me like, if they do anything, they gonna come straight to me and be like, bro, what you think about this? Because they know.
You gonna get that honest opinion.
Yeah, they know. If I say it, then they probably can run with it. If I say it ain't right, it's something you can do. And I ain't coming from no hating standpoint.
Yeah, it is something you feel like. And as a business person, you gotta be that way.
Right.
You gotta be able to do that. So.
Right. So yeah, like he was doing this thing with the rap stuff, and you know what I'm saying? Like I said, he had a wave. It was going, you know what I mean? Right. And when I was coming up with my clothing line, like I told you, I was trying to come up with all these fancy names. Like you see all this liqueur and
Dior and
all that shit, the stuff you don't even know what the hell it is. You know what I mean?
None of that.
And I know, like me coming from nothing, for real, like me coming from no investors, no nothing. Like I had to do something that was like more meaningful, that more people will buy into, instead of like, cause I can't come with like linen suits and shit off the rip.
Right.
You know what I mean? My name had to like pretty much speak like where somebody be like, I don't care what it is. I stand for that. Like,
I relate to it.
Right, and because that's what we had been doing. When he came with the Camera Nothing music and the mixtape and all that, we was like, oh, this us. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gave me nothing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't come up poor as hell. Now, my dad and mama did a good job with me. Right. But as soon as I hit 18, bro, it wasn't no talking about, Mom, I want the J's. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I used to help out. Right. Back at the home when I'm in college, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't no way I could call and ask for nothing. Right. So that's really what we was on and standing on, like, and was proud of it, like, not on no shit like, man, we ain't got nothing, whining about it, you know what I'm saying? Like, we took pride in being like, standing up for ourselves type shit. So when I came with the clothing line, I was trying to find other names, but it was like, man, I can't go with nothing else. Like, you know what I'm saying? This what we've been on, you know what I mean? So I went with it.
Yeah, that's dope. So it's been 3 years.
Yep.
3 years, man, 3 years strong. So you started it in 2019. 2019. That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
About to be 4. About to be 4. We can break that over.
So, man, what are the headaches of running a business? For someone that's trying to start a business.
For the clothing business.
Clothing, yeah.
For me, the main headache is like, I'm not a designer. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta really trust like somebody to bring my vision to life.
To draw it for you and somebody else.
And it ain't that like, cause I got a whole bunch of friends who artists and you know what I'm saying? They bring my ideas to life. Like I got a nice ass concept. Me and my partner, this dude named Space, we came up with. It's gonna be crazy. You know what I'm saying? But like now it's in the middle of getting this to somebody that, you know what I'm saying, do the work with the clothes and bring our idea, you know what I'm saying, to life. And it's like, if they ain't really indebted into it, they drag their feet on it. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you might have an idea and a nigga take a whole month and whatever brilliant idea you had now, by the time you get the clothes, it's like, shit, niggas ain't on that no more. Right, they on something else now. So, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's the biggest headache for me. You know what I mean? I think for a lot of other people, it's like just being organized. You know what I mean? And like not jumping the gun when you get the first little wave, like kind of staying grounded and like just still producing your things. Cause with me, a lot of people used to run, when I first started, a lot of people used to run up to me like, man, I want this color, I want that color. And like, honestly, they ain't understand it, but honestly, my money couldn't afford like taking chances on y'all talking about y'all want orange and blue. Right. And the nigga never coming. Me, what I did is took the money that I had and like, I'm coming out with my lines. Like, I'm staying stuck in my lane and pretty much you got to put your head down and like believe in what you got going on. And hopefully somebody can find something to match what you got. You know what I mean? Instead of like, trying to chase the Jordans. Every Jordan come out, you want to try to find a color to match it. It's going to be one day where you make 30 of these and you don't sell number 5. Now, next week, you got to come match the same next Jordans. Yeah. That money gone, you got to spend some more money. You'll run yourself in the hole like that. You know what I mean? So, I just feel like if you a person making clothes, come with like your own colors, your own ideas, period. And let people match it up for you. Right. You know what I'm saying? Let people match it up. You know what I'm saying? Facts. Nike, Polo, they ain't asking for no what color you want. You know what I'm saying? You just walking in that bitch and you seeing red and black. Oh, them match my red and black shoes. Yeah. Fact. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of light I feel like you got to be on. If you trying to chase that shit, you gonna lose. Somewhere you gonna fuck up your money.
Big facts.
You know what I mean?
Big facts, King.
So like with me doing my own thing, it wasn't no time limit on when this shit need to be sold. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like I just know this money. If I ain't sold it fast, I know this money though. It's just sitting there. I gotta probably put in a little bit of work, promote a little bit better. Right. You know what I mean? But it ain't because I put these shoes out for the red and gray shoes, and now everybody got purple and gray, and even the customers realize, man, I had them last week, man. I need something for the new ones. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it just kill you. Even if you do the colors for the Jordans, I don't even announce it like that. You know what I mean? Because somebody might walk in with like some Air Max. Right. And they be like, oh, them the one for the Jordans, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They know everybody gonna have the Jordans on with the shirt. They gonna kill them. Right. So they don't even want to wear their little Air Maxes with it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's just a lot of stuff like that. So I say that's the biggest thing is like in fashion, like really doing what your vision is, and not like just letting the customers dictate your vision.
You gonna go broke as hell.
Gonna go broke ASAP, bro.
ASAP.
You know what I'm saying? Just think about all this stuff you had in here.
Bro.
If a nigga came in here and be like, man, I want this to be a McDonald's. You should do this at Burger King. And they don't show up to do no work. You know what I'm saying? And then another nigga come in here and be like, bro, I wanted a bar scene. And now you done changed the whole scenery up. You know what I'm saying? Now you can't even get that. You ain't get his money and you ain't getting that money.
Yeah, you
know
missing out.
Yeah,
that's my thing, bro. Like at the end of the day, we the architect of our own, success.
Right.
So it's like, you can't have nobody come in and telling your brain how to function and what to do.
Right, and it's a thin line because you can't be too cocky where you don't take no type of.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, so we were talking about basketball earlier.
Yeah.
Like so of course I know you watch the NBA and stuff like that.
For sure.
So what you feel about this year?
I like this year, bro. Yeah. It's so wide open.
Yeah.
Like you don't know what's going on. This is like the best year for me because I got tired of seeing specific teams. Like I don't mind people partnering up. I like that part.
Right.
But like break it up a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Like
even it out.
Compete a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't like when the Warriors and Cavs going to the finals. First game of the season.
You ain't like it?
Nah, hell nah.
Why you ain't like it?
Cause it just killed the whole season. Like every game you watching during the season, it damn near don't matter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Besides this, yeah.
Right. Once the playoffs come, everybody getting beat.
Yeah.
You're going to see these two teams. You might well, like how they was doing it, you might well just go on and play the championship game.
Right, pretty much.
You know what I mean? It's like the whole season was preseason when that shit was going on. Yeah. But now, everything split up. You really got to fight for like spots and position. Like, you see how the Nets got beat last year. Because they was bullshitting all year.
They got swept.
They were bullshitting all year.
Right.
And then they got a bad seeding.
Right.
And got their ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? But now if they would,
you couldn't win one game with all that talent.
That's how it be, bro.
That's terrible.
Like when it's kind of even, like when you don't just have a clear cut advantage over people.
Yeah.
When you be bullshitting all the time, like you can't turn it on and turn it off against a nigga who just as good as you.
Man, you know the crazy thing I say about the Brooklyn Nets. Kevin Durant, and if you think about it, Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving never really achieved anything by themselves.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like you trying to throw them on a team, and they're not.
It ain't no real leader.
Yeah.
It ain't no vocal leader at least.
That's why I feel like I was like, there's no way they couldn't win not one game.
Right.
And why the Brooklyn Nets always struggle in the game.
Yeah.
They always behind in the game.
Exactly. That's because they came into last season like, we know we better than everybody.
Yeah, by offensive.
We ain't even got, and then that shit just became their character.
Right.
Like now it's like, we coming out playing lackadaisical. If we lose, we ain't even try hard for real.
Right.
And if we, you know what I'm saying, if we get down, we just gonna pick ourselves up and come back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what bit them in the ass in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no coming back on Tatum and Brown.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Once they put your foot on it, they put on your neck, it's over with. It was over with.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? So, I like basketball where it's going now, especially with all the younger players coming in and don't give a damn about no LeBron or nobody.
They don't care about
they going at them. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I love because that's what kind of left the game. Like people were so starstruck of these players that they weren't even like giving they all with this shit. You know what I mean? Like
I think that's what Ja Morant blew up so fast.
Right, because he don't give a damn about it.
I
don't care. You crib ball, Steph Curry.
He don't care.
You know what I'm saying? He coming with it.
You another baller.
Right. And I love that he from like the South. You know what I'm saying? They say he from this area, but I know like where he really from and the people, you know what I'm saying? Not where he really from. He really from here too.
Yeah,
but you know what I'm saying? Where he went to high school and stuff. I know people who went to that high school. That's how they bred up there. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I love that type stuff is coming in. You know what I mean? Because the South players really, you know what I'm saying, ain't get a chance if you went from big cities. You know what I'm saying? So the league was filled with prima donna ass niggas.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas from Cali who been number 10 in the nation their whole life. They go to college, average 8 points, get drafted, one and done. You know what I'm saying? Or a nigga from Atlanta who played around superstars their whole life and went to the league off buddy passes and shit like that.
Right.
Now, like, they really going and getting these players. They don't care where they from.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? They going and getting them. I don't care what college you went to, nothing. If you like that, we coming to get you. And that's what's making basketball and sports way better now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Then you got stuff like the Big Three.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
A lot of stuff that this shit crazy. It's a lot of stuff that can get your ass pushed out.
Right.
If you ain't doing something, take your ass to the Big Three. We don't
right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's making it more competitive. Niggas just ain't sitting there holding the spot. You know what I'm saying?
Then you got the G League.
Right. You know, and they made that like
the
development thing. Like a retirement league too. Yeah. Like it's young people and older players. Right. You know what I'm saying? So you got the best of the best playing in the NBA.
So can street ballers go to the G League?
Yeah. I mean street ballers can go anywhere, anytime. It's just real rare because agents or NBA people ain't looking for them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But shit, if a nigga good enough, they can pick him up outside of the park and give him a contract right then. Right, you ain't gotta, once you out of college, you ain't gotta do no. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You just go to the trial.
The last NBA player that I know that came from the streets is Skip Tamalu.
Yeah. And he played college too though. You know what I'm saying? So that's different, but like, it's a lot of, it ain't street no more. Street ball ain't street. It's so much, basketball done evolved so much, bro, that like street ball is like damn near organized now. They got like leagues and all that with that. You know what I mean? Right. So like you can make it from anywhere now. I like that though.
So what I didn't know about Augusta, I know Augusta have a lot of the AAU team basketball. There's a lot of basketball teams down here.
For sure.
Shout out Neighborhoods. That's my little brother.
For sure.
He do the filming for basketball stuff. But being around him, I didn't know there's a lot of basketball going on.
Oh yeah. I mean it been like that, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Forever. It just people like neighborhood hoops and stuff, putting light on it.
Right.
And that's what we love y'all lane for that. You know what I mean? Like y'all creating content to show people like that, these folks down here. Right. You know what I mean? So that's a big part of growing the area. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Putting all that on film and actually showing the world that.
Yeah, we got this going on.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
So you bring people to understand, like, the more that we put, like, if y'all balling, if there's a couple spots down here that we go film. Right. You know, the more you filming down in these spots, the more people gonna come. Yeah. More people that film gonna come. The more highlight on the city. Right. Which provides, then when people come to the city, they want to go shopping.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how money gets spun in Augusta.
Exactly. All of that, man.
All that.
And that's what I be behind. Like, me as a basketball player and done mentored a lot of them dudes and talked to a lot of kids and you know what I'm saying, just give them game when I'm proud right now. Like we got a point guard that's at Auburn. You know what I'm saying? We got a point guard that's at Mizzou. We got a guard that's at UGA. You know what I'm saying? Like these boys going big now. We had a guard that went to UNC Chapel Hill. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't just no mid-major players. You know what I'm saying? And all of our work done built that. You know what I'm saying? Not taking away from nothing. They did their own work too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But like
that leadership.
Everybody before that, like us doing our thing, like me going to Winthrop, going to the tournament. You know what I'm saying? Being a sleeper, like beating high major teams and stuff. And these people like, damn, why we ain't recruit him? You know what I'm saying? Like I can even go like Darren Shine. He played in the tournament. That's somebody I looked up to coming out. He went to Delaware State. Went to the tournament, went at Duke. Right. You know what I'm saying? Killing Duke. You think that coaches and stuff who recruited him or knew about him, when it came my turn, they like, oh, it's another guard from Augusta. Right. I gotta see what he buy. I don't want to miss out on him like I missed out on Dan.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? Then when it come when it come to me, it was the same way. So like a Rod Hall will come around. You know what I'm saying? He doing his work, so I ain't taking it ain't like we the reason they there. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, Earl Grant was a person who was recruiting me. Right. You know what I'm saying? But he's at Clemson now. As soon as Rod Hall became available and they knew about Rod Hall, oh, he from Augusta? I know he tough. I know he gonna do his work. I know he gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? I know he gonna stand up. Right. They took him. He did his thing. You know what I'm saying? Went crazy. Right. Now you got Zep Jasper. Came through the same little pipeline. You know what I'm saying? He did his job there. Right. Now he at Auburn playing on was the #1 team in the nation last year. You know what I'm saying? So that's how the cycle build up, and that's like everything in life, not just basketball. You know what I'm saying? If everybody did that, like tapped in with they people in this world, Augusta would have been bigger. You know what I'm saying? We showing it right there, like it can be put on the national scale. You know what I'm saying?
Especially if they listen to people that look like them. Look like them, you know, they can relate to. Y'all been there, and just, you know, y'all situations can help their situation because, you know, their situation might be in a better situation.
Exactly.
So, you know, like, you know, so yeah, we all need that guidance, bro.
For sure.
Definitely need guidance.
For sure.
You know, and then the knowledge of things. People don't understand that you don't got to necessarily give people money to help them. You can give them vital knowledge.
For sure. Another person, too, I missed out in that thing is Tony Mitchell, too.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He was like around Darren Shine era. Like, both of them went and did crazy. Everybody know William Irvin, Ricky Moore. You ain't even got a name. Them niggas was like big. But you know what I'm saying? Like Tony Mitchell and Darren, they was sleepers. Like they could have went big, but they didn't because Augusta wasn't at that standard at that time.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Right.
So I feel like they was the two that like bought it back. Like start bringing people back down here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, I fuck with them though. They're my boys.
That was up, man. That was up.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, man. Like we need to all get together, plan some big stuff. I need to link up with David.
For sure.
Shout out David Beard, man.
Shout out David, man.
He putting them alumni games together.
Yeah, man, and it's crazy. Like, dude, don't be getting no money for that shit. Like,
what?
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, he probably make a little money, but how much he do, like, he ain't breaking even. You know what I'm saying? He not profiting nothing, bro.
Yeah, okay. He do a lot.
Yeah, like, so I really wish, like, me, I ain't rich. I ain't gonna tell the nigga that off the rip. But what I do is, like, I don't even play basketball no more. But when he doing something, I make sure I come, like, and play good. You know what I'm saying? Just to, like, give what he doing something, you know what I'm saying? The thing to do, you know what I'm saying? And most of these people who got money and got businesses that been in Augusta for 20-something years, bro, they need to start like really investing and getting with people like him. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, and just donating what they can. Right. Not saying you gotta give them no bag, but like, come on, man, you know what I'm saying? This boy doing big stuff around here, like straight up off the ground, like out of just him, you know what I'm saying? Like if he had big help, like he got help as far as his peers and people like that, but like I'm talking about like niggas who got millions, you know what I'm saying? Bread, who got some real bread. Like if he had that help, bro, it should be so big. You know what I'm saying? Everything he doing right now would be so big if he had that little bit of
extra push.
What?
The small little push.
Man, what?
I think, you know, and I think that with a lot of people in business, though, I think, you know, a lot of us have, you know, real business-minded people. Right. I think if you had somebody give you like 50 racks, like, this not for bills, it's just for your business. Right. Woo. You up through the roof. Yeah. You up through it's over with. You know what I'm saying? That's even with me, like, come on, bro. I've been running a successful business for 4 years. With no investor, period. Like, a nigga ain't gave me nothing to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get nobody. You feel me? Not saying that it was a bad thing, but like, actually, my little brother, one of my little brothers, he the only nigga who really like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I give you this to go in with you. I want to go in with you type thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of people, bro, like, just, like, come on, man. Yeah. 1,000 jumpsuits, that's 100,000. You feel me? It's just that simple, bro. And like, if you got the money, shit, why not? You know what I'm saying? It's a guaranteed win. Like 4 years of promotion, 4 years of doing this shit the right way. You know what I'm saying? Not cutting no corners. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's the same thing in David category. Like 4 years of doing this shit, not cutting no corners. That man been promoting, making songs. Right. You know what I'm saying? Everything about this shit. If he just had a nigga just to lay the bag on him right there, it'll be over with, man. It'll be over with. He wouldn't even have to work. He'll just be, he'll do that and generate so much off that he'll take care of the community and everything. You know what I mean? Just with a little
So it's just like all about the people who got the money and like where they really, really want to see it go to.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or is they sucking it up and just all for self, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I ain't gonna say it's all for self because sometimes being a successful business, you kind of got to put your head down and be like, look what everybody else got going on. I need to do this.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? Once you get to that point, I feel like niggas should just do that, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, places been open for 10 years.
Right.
That man come and ask, can y'all join in with me and do something? I don't see why that shit shouldn't be done.
Yeah. Make it happen.
It's a win-win. You know it's winning already because it's been going on.
For a while.
Yeah.
Right.
I ain't saying it's making hella money, but it damn sure ain't losing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So with the little help,
it can go up even more.
Come on, man.
Go even more. The more the participation of the people.
Right, because the more people get involved, that's even when you spend, even if you helping and giving money, like that's just more your whole side coming to support this shit too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's guaranteed.
Big facts.
Jumping off
Big
immediately.
Facts. Big facts. Yeah, man. Big facts.
Yeah.
So, man. So, what are some changes in the city that you see from the past? You know, you moved back.
Right.
But like, just from you moving back, what are some changes that you see in the city, as far as growth wise, and as far as some things we need to work on?
All right. The growth wise, people believing certain shit now. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was coming up, bro, you ain't see that shit, bro. Like people ain't believe you can do that. Nigga wouldn't even try clothing line because it's like, man, ain't nobody buying no clothes. You know what I'm saying? Right. But like, so people believing more now and trying different stuff. Some people coming up winning. You got chefs out here cooking on their own.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they actually believe that they can do it. Like,
right.
I went to school with a lot of niggas from big cities that seen players do this and do that. They seen it already, so they believe it, and that shit just like, it's easy. You know what I'm saying? Niggas from the A and stuff, they done seen this shit happen, so it ain't difficult. Or they got the support because they mama and daddy done seen they next door neighbor blow up off this shit.
Right.
So they ain't gonna be like, nigga, you can't be no rapper. I ain't investing into that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because T.I. stayed right next door to them, and this nigga got 20-some businesses off rapping.
You're right.
So your mama ain't gonna be like, well, you talking stupid shit when you rapping now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the difference in Augusta with the growth side.
Right.
And like, needing to become better, I feel like it just need to be just more tapping in.
Yeah, more organized.
On that, you know what I'm saying? Like more
of a union.
Yeah, because it's growing, so you can't like bash it and be like, y'all ain't together. Nah, niggas together. It just need to be more people joining that circle.
Right, that's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
and once that happen, it's up for real.
That's true, bro, because it's like people are joining, but it's just multiple circles.
And I hate that people say people don't support, bro. I literally, like, I'm going to do something to show this, but I literally never had a website, no online, nothing. I really wanted to show people in Augusta can support. You feel me? Like, I've been up 4 years and I ain't had no website. Nigga come to my store and buy this shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that show you right there.
Yeah.
If people here to support, you just got to do your.
You got to do your part.
Right. You know what I'm saying? You can't be no bullshit. You can't be coming out with a shirt just to pay a bill,
bro,
and then thinking a nigga gonna just jump behind you. You know what I'm saying?
That's fact, and that's all facts, bro. Like, I'm proof of that. I'm not even from here.
Right. Right. But you working.
But I'm working.
Right. And people see that and be like,
yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's all the respect. It's the work ethics and the respect. And then it's just that, you know, just showing love to everyone.
Exactly.
And providing the opportunity, providing platforms, not talking about it. I'm doing
it. Exactly.
So it's like, you know, and then people want to be heard in the city. The city needs to be heard.
The city needs to be heard for sure.
I do media and different things. Why not do interviews?
Exactly.
Why not do movies? Getting, you know, people that want to get into acting.
For sure.
Can't go to Atlanta.
See, and that's see what I'm saying, bro? Like, before you had a small, like you come up with casting by the video, bro. Yeah. You gotta go search for niggas. You gotta go, you know what I'm saying? You gotta go bad niggas back in the day. Now, like, people know people who's actors from Augusta.
Hey,
now.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, so it's like, okay.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This shit can work if we get together and do this. You know what I'm saying?
This is, man, Augusta got an ass of talent, bro.
Yeah,
it got everything.
It got everything in the other side. I done stayed everywhere, all over the world, bro. The only thing Augusta don't got is skyscrapers and like nice ass buildings.
That's it.
Other than that, bro, the people part, the support, all that shit here, it's like when you come with it though, you gotta come with it, cause these folks ain't going for nothing. They ain't wasting their money on no bullshit.
What you think is the richest street in Augusta, in Richmond, the richest?
Walking Way.
You think Walter Way make the most money?
Yeah. I mean, you talking about make the most money? Oh, you saying make the most money?
Yeah, what street?
Nah,
like
Washington Road. Yeah, Washington Road.
Yeah,
easy.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah. Ain't even no question.
No question.
I thought you were saying like where the people live.
Nah.
Yeah, nah, Washington Road, it ain't even close, bro.
Yeah.
It ain't even close.
Yeah. Why you say that though? But people that's watching is not from Augusta. You know, I know that, but why you say that though?
Of course, for one thing, the Masters on that street.
Right.
That's first and foremost. Yeah. But it's like a million hotels. They really made that shit like a big city strip. You know what I'm saying? But it's like the only street damn near like that in Augusta. You know what I'm saying? So all of the others.
We got Broad. Broad's like a miniature New Orleans type.
Yeah, like a Savannah.
Kinda Savannah, yeah, like Riverwalk.
And like Broad would be way more lit if Broad Street was Renner Street. You know what I'm saying? Like they had.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like everything was
like
on the river.
On the river.
Oh, that
should have been dope, man. Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's just little tweaks like that that can like bring the shit up big. But they working on Renner Street.
So he's like so you would say Washington Road and then Broad.
Yeah. And Washington Road, Riceboro too, man.
Yeah.
All right, let me tell you. Peach Orchard Road, Gordon Highway, Deans Bridge, Riceboro Road, Washington.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Them five,
right.
that's the business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Down them whole joints right there.
That's
and
true.
all of them go parallel to each other.
Well, you got, the new one now.
What?
You got what's it, Riverwatch Parkway, all that out there?
Oh yeah, but
David Buster's and all that. That's
it
new.
Still don't generate high.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just that one little space. Like you got Riceboro Road going from downtown all the way to Bel Air. You know what I'm saying? You got Peach Orchard going from all the way to Waynesboro down there. You know what I'm saying? Deans Bridge, Gordon Highway going through the entire city. You know what I'm saying? Same thing in Washington. So
yeah, you're right. It's longer strip.
Yeah. It's more stuff going on that. Now Riverwatch building up. Like I said, that's part of Renner Street. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much.
Yeah.
So like all that shit building up and it's becoming big. But right now, you know what I'm saying?
They got the movie theater, got the
David Buster,
the big golf thing,
Top Golf.
Yeah.
They building it up now. They building it up, but you know what I'm saying?
They got to catch up.
Right. All right, they definitely got to catch up. Whoever you got businesses on them roads there, the top niggas, they winning, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy that like none of them. Well, I ain't gonna say they don't give back, but it's like nothing like.
The streets don't. Like they don't like the Washington like that, like the street like that.
Like I they probably give back in their own ways because you ain't got to broadcast when you giving back every time. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
But at the same time, like when they had this back to school downtown at the Augusta Commons, like it should be every big business like just giving some, you know what I'm saying, something to this shit. Like it should be packed like St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
Every time, you know what I mean? Like,
Facts.
I just don't understand how it's not that. Like, niggas, I always say this in Augusta, the only people give back is the motherfuckers who's struggling and trying to become something. Like, if you already got something, you ain't studying shit no more. It's us giving back and shit who broke as hell. Like,
that's true.
You know what I'm saying? We trying to gain something and feel like that's the way to get it, like, giving back. But, like, the motherfucker who making money out of this shit don't even get involved in it.
You know what I mean? You don't even see them.
Right.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't know. It's stuff like that, man. It's just, but I can't say it's growing, bro. Because before I left here, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't shit going on.
Right.
But violence and, you know what I'm saying? Some bullshit, for real. Or like the city just milking everybody. It's nothing going on but all this money going through.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't building up nothing, but now they building. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta salute that. But when I was here in 2008 and all that, man, it wasn't nothing but the streets moving around here.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. And that's where all us kind of got in a jam. Right. That's all was going on, bro.
Right. Yeah, but I see the change now in a lot of things. I see a lot of black entrepreneurs, young black entrepreneurs getting buildings, getting businesses, which is a good thing in Augusta because it opens up the idea, open the eyes for the younger coming. Okay, we can do this too.
That's why it's coming on. They seeing people like us,
right?
And like they ain't even thinking about it. Like it's like, oh yeah, that's the move. You know what I'm saying? Just like I said, you know how many parents come to me like, my child want to do a clothing line. You know what I'm saying? And they like into it, like they pushing their child. You know what I'm saying? But when I was growing up, bro, that our mama came up talking about clothing line. You think they supporting that? Yeah. You better go make it on your own, however you can make it. Right. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never heard. But parents like now come to me and be like, I want to buy this machine for them and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Right. That wasn't going on back then, bro. It was get out the house and go figure something out type thing. You know what I mean? Right. So I just feel like it's just time coming, as long as we stay at it and stay on the positive shit. Right, yeah. And it'll become something.
Right. So man, before we slide, man, off NewbieVeT, how can they get in contact with you to purchase some of the dope clothing?
Man, you go to Instagram, you know what I'm saying? You go to Came From Nothing. That's Came From NXTHING. You know what I mean? You can tap in with me. I answer it like it's my regular page. You know what I mean? Anytime they can check for all the store hours, even though the store hours on there, but they still can tap in. I don't mind somebody texting me and saying, hey, you at the shop? Even though I'm at the shop every day. Right. You know what I'm saying? If you still want to feel, you know what I'm saying, tap in with me. Right. I don't mind it. You know what I mean? Right. So, yeah, that's what it is, man. That's the number one place. I got other stuff, but Instagram is like, the only thing that I be wanting to give, because I don't be wanting to be checking 5 social medias, you know what I mean, for that specific thing. So
that's facts. That's facts, King. All right, so man, how did any love you like to shout out?
I mean, I like to shout out to the whole city, man. Everybody be support me. It ain't too many people who really don't actually. So I don't be wanting to forget nobody and do all that individual stuff.
Yeah, but people hit you up, damn, bro.
Right. But like everybody knows with me, it's all love, bro. I actually support everybody before they even supported me. Right. You know what I'm saying? So they know what it is with me. You know what I mean? They know what it is with me. And I appreciate y'all, everybody who keep our business going, man, and come down there and support, you know what I'm saying? Just help out with any events that we do, attend them, all that. I salute you.